Hi there. We are on day 331 of our Through the New Testament 1 year. It's November 27th. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody in America. But anywhere in the world, you can be thankful for God's abundance, right? So today we are doing 1 Peter chapter 4. Okay? And then there's one chapter left, and then on to 2 Peter. Oh, stewards of God's grace. Since therefore Christ suffered in the flesh, arm yourselves with the same way of thinking. For whoever has suffered in the flesh has ceased from sin, so as to live for the rest of the time in the flesh, no longer for human passions, but for the will of God. All right. For the time that is past suffices for doing what the Gentiles want to do, living in sensuality, passions, drunkenness, orgies, drinking parties, and lawless idolatry. Not all Gentiles, right? With respect to this, they are surprised when you do not join them in the same flood of debauchery, and they malign you. But they will give account to him who is ready to judge the living and the dead. For this is why the gospel was preached even to those who are dead, that though judged in the flesh the way people are, they might live in the spirit the way God does. The end of all things is at hand. Therefore be self-controlled and sober-minded for the sake of your prayers. Above all, keep loving one another earnestly, since love covers a multitude of sins. Show hospitality to one another without grumbling. As each has received a gift, use it to serve one another as good stewards of God's varied grace. Whoever speaks as one who speaks oracles of God, whoever serves as one who serves by the strength that God supplies, in order that in everything God may be glorified through Jesus Christ. To him be glory and dominion forever and ever. Amen. Suffering as a Christian. Beloved, do not be surprised at the fiery trial when it comes upon you to test you, as though something strange were happening to you, but rejoice insofar as you share Christ's sufferings, that you may also rejoice and be glad when his glory is revealed. If you are insulted for the name of Christ, you are blessed, because the Spirit of glory and of God rests upon you. Right? If they don't know you're a Christian, they're not going to insult you, right? The fact that they insult you means they know you're a Christian, right? And that's good. You are blessed because of the Spirit of glory and of God rests upon you. So if nobody's getting down on you for being a Christian, you should ask yourself some questions, right? But let none of you suffer as a murderer or a thief or an evildoer or as a meddler. Meddler, that's gossip, right? That's gossip. Yet if anyone suffers as a Christian, let him not be ashamed, but let him glorify in that name. For it is time for judgment to begin at the household of God. And if it begins with us, what will be the outcome for those who do not obey the gospel of God? And if the righteous is scarcely saved, what will become of the ungodly and the sinner? Right. If the righteous is scarcely saved, kind of scary, huh? Therefore, let those who suffer according to God's will entrust their souls to a faithful Creator while doing good. There you go. That's chapter 4. Nice and short. It won't take too long today. And we'll mark that as complete, and we will check out the final chapter, right? Shepherd and flock of God, final greetings. Okay, tomorrow's very short, and we'll finish that up. So, there you have it. That's 1 Peter 4. Right? So, stewards of God's grace, right? If you're doing it right, you will be persecuted, okay? Jesus said, you will be persecuted. They will hate you. They will revile you, okay? Because this earth right now is ruled by Satan, okay? It just is. So, there you go. Catch up on any you may miss. Give us a like if you think about it. And have a wonderful Thanksgiving. See you tomorrow.